What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's the deal? What up, though? It's your girl, Raw, back at it with another one, DJ Kelly. Y'all saw the title, Prayer Equals Wi-Fi, right? What do you mean? Well, nowadays, you can't be connected to certain things unless you have Wi-Fi. There's no operating online without Wi-Fi. So you want to stay connected to God. In order to stay connected with God, you got to stay prayed up. Prayed up. And I mean prayed up about everything. Prayer works. Prayer truly works. And be specific about your prayers and allow God to know that if it's in your will for these things to happen for me, let it be, or not happen for me, let it be. Let your will be done at all times. But this is my request of you, Lord. That's okay to pray to God and talk to Him, and prayer ain't always asking and asking for protection or asking for things. Sometimes just having that conversation with God, just let Him know how you feeling today, how your day went. Or, people can pray throughout the day. I pray throughout the day. I talk to God all day. That's prayer. Anytime you're talking to God, it's prayer. So when I say prayer equals Wi-Fi, that means I'm just telling you to stay connected. Stay connected to God. Always make sure you're communicating with God. Always talking to God. Yes, I want you to read your Bible. Yes, I want you to fast. But yes, you also need to pray. Also, you need to build that relationship with God. And sometimes, if you don't know what to say, just say Jesus. If you don't know what to say, don't say anything. It's okay. Just ask the God to hear, Lord, hear my heart. Because it's times that we don't know what to say. And the power of tongue is also supposed to be another language to speak to God directly in his language. You understand? Speak to God directly in his language. And with that gift, he gives you the gift of interpretation. So while you're praying in them tongues, you may not know the words that's coming out your mouth, but in your thought process or in your heart, in your spirit, you should know what you're saying to God. And a lot of people get confused with the power of tongue, and I get it. But the power of tongue is a sacred language that you speak with God when you're praying. And it's a language that the enemy cannot understand. That's why it's so great and that's why it's so powerful. But a lot of people, when they speak in tongues, or they think about people speaking in tongues, is always in church or somebody get to praying and this, that, and the third, and then start speaking in tongues. And God says, in the Bible, it says, speaking in tongue is a sacred thing, and doing that at amongst a large group of people can cause a lot of confusion. That's why He sends prophets to new believers and non-believers. He sent a prophet because it's hard for you to deny a prophet. It's easy for you to deny language you don't understand, but it's hard for you to deny a prophet that speaks um, a language that you fully understand, which when a prophet speaks to you, is prophesying to you. He's saying something to you that only you and God will know. So when you're thinking of, or if you have the gift of tongue, if God bless you with that gift, you don't have to do it amongst a group of people unless, y'all speak the same language. You're amongst a group of people that speak tongue, and there is someone that can translate, or you guys can translate the language yourself. So let's be mindful of those things as well when we using that gift, if you have the gift, because some people have it, some people don't, and some people fake it. So we leave that to God to judge. You understand? And just pray that whoever is speaking in that language is coming from a pure place, an honest place, a righteous place, a godly place. But the main thing, outside of speaking in tongues, the main thing is to pray, stay connected to God, stay connected. Prayer equals Wi-Fi. That means stay connected to God, stay talking to Him, stay communicating with Him, stay having a relationship with Him, so that as you continue to grow in your life and your spirituality and just overall as a being, as you continue to grow your relationship with God, the signs, the conversations, the things that you go through in life will be a lot more easier. You'll be able to recognize him. You'll be able to hear him. Be able to use your discernment in the most appropriate way. And you'll find yourself not going through a lot of things that you would normally go through from not knowing what decisions to make. Because a lot of times we find ourselves in tight situations because of the decisions and the choices that we make. And the better you get with your discernment, the better choices, the better you are, the better you become at making choices. So keep those things in mind. And the more you stay connected, the more you build that close relationship with God, the more you will begin to see that connection become stronger, and the more you'll be able to see how your decision making has become stronger as well, because God gave us the gift of free will. Free will means you have the freedom of choice. So you get to choose things. You get to make choices. We make choices every day. We get to choose what kind of toothbrush we want to use. We can choose what kind of soap we're going to use, what kind of wash rag or fufa or African scrub, whatever you use. Down to the lotion, clothes, hairstyles. We make a lot of choices, and we take the power of choice for granted. You understand? So praying for the power of discernment is a very powerful prayer, because it's going to give you the strength and the knowledge that you need to maneuver amongst this world, amongst all these different people and all these different energies and all these different spirits. So just stay prayed up, stay connected, make sure your Wi-Fi is on, because you never want to be disconnected from God. That's the message I have for y'all today. Peace, love, and hair grease. Until we meet again, it's your girl, Raw.